Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tesosphere and I am at UCC, Uganda College of Commerce, Soroti campus. And I'm here with Madam Issa Evelyn and Mr. Simon Opedun. Madam Issa Evelyn is the Minister of
Education.
Education and Ms. Opedun is
Finance Minister.
the Finance Minister. Yesterday, you guys emerged to be winners in this election, and first of all, I want to congratulate you
Thank you.
for turning out victorious.
Thank you.
Let me start with you, gentlemen.
Yes, please.
How was the race?
The race was okay, and everything went on well, and there were no challenges that I faced, though there were some few challenges that I incurred, but actually I managed to overcome,
Yes.
and everything went on well.
Okay.
Yes.
Likewise to you.
For me, the race was okay, though it was quite so tight on my side, but I'm so grateful.
You were actually racing a man.
Exactly. I was battling a man, so it was not easy. Just no.
Yeah. First of all, I want to congratulate you again. It's always not easy for a woman to face a man in an election and you turn out victorious. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to ask you one or two questions. What is going to make your tenure different from the other? What unique things do you have for UCC Soroti campus?
Okay, first of all, me to come up with that idea of wanting to contest as an education minister, it's not something that I just woke up in the morning and I said, because politics has come, let me also go as education minister.
Yeah.
But I've been in this college, this is my second semester, and I've been seeing the challenges that are in this college that the students are facing, and sometimes the administration does not respond to them very fast. So I felt like if I can get into that position, maybe I will help the students, and then I coordinate between, I build that bridge between the administration and the students. Maybe if I be in between those people, I can coordinate and bring out a good outcome out of it.
Okay, thank you so much. Same question.
Yes.
What is that unique thing? What are you going to bring in? What energies are you going to bring in the Ministry of Finance when it comes to bridging the gap between the student body and the administration?
Right. Thank you for for that opportunity granted to me. Actually, I would like to thank everyone for giving me the trust and every kind of support for the previous elections that we had and probably happened yesterday. Actually, to me, to come up with that interest to contest for that position of being a finance minister, it didn't come from nowhere. I got interested and I got the conviction to come and contest for that position for various reasons.
Yes.
This, I started planning and programming myself that I should be a finance minister at Uganda College of Commerce, Soroti. Actually, the plans that I have, so that I see that the college is taken somewhere financially. First of all, I'm ready to raise and act as the voice for the students at Uganda College of Commerce here, through acting as the voice as far as finance is concerned, and their complaints I'm ready to raise to the top administration. Yes, that is what I'm ready. For example, what drives me, I have ever received various complaints from students that some of them for the past 2 semesters, they have been missing their allowances.
Yes.
So I'm ready to liaise with the school administration and to inquire from them the reason as why that is happening to the students. And that alone, it demoralizes the students, that why am I a government scholarship student? What drives
You're
me?
not receiving allowance.
Allowances. What is exactly happening?
Okay.
Yeah,
I get the point.
yes, and that one, it loses meaning. Why am I in government? Of course, the
Because
government.
you are in government, but you're not receiving your
Yes, allowances. So I'm ready to act
as the incoming finance minister.
Yes.
Where do you think this money goes that comes from the government to the students who are under government sponsorship?
Actually, that money is meant for the students in such a way that students are given a task to open their bank account so that that money is dropped direct to the what? To the students' accounts. So to me, I fail to know where that money always goes, and yet that money is meant for the what? For the students. So I'm ready to come in and fight for that, so that that problem is sorted at the students' what? Government.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Madam
You're welcome.
Minister, there are very common challenges in almost every higher institution of learning, and that is somehow a bit connected to the finance. Uh, Most students miss exams, some miss registration, others are denied to do exams because of small challenge, small balances like 20,000, 50,000. Things are not easy. I know. I had Willa friend talking about the same thing. Now, how are you ready? How are you going to work with the administration to make sure that no student here misses exams because of the balance, whether continuing or outgoing? And also, do you have new mechanisms that you want to implement so that the students don't really have to do the exams with the stress and the frustration that is caused by the financial part of the administration in terms of the academic?
Thank you so much for the question. To go first, I think you asked about how I'm ready to or willing to support the students to protect them from missing exams
Yes.
or getting into the exam room late. So this one comes always, this challenge comes from the administration. Reason being, most of the times, as you know, and these people, I believe they are parents, but sometimes they fail to understand the students as parents. Because most of the time, the students come with complaints. Somebody has paid 50% of the tuition, and they are telling the person you should pay 75% of the tuition. But by the time the parent sends the student to school, and 50% is paid and the other 25% is missing, it means it's not there. So I'm really, really willing to help the students. I am also one of them that if at least you've paid a certain percentage of money to the administration, you are allowed to sit for the exams. And again, secondly, there is a complaint that is coming from the students that have received several times, most especially on registration fee. These students are denied to sit for exams because they have not registered. But also the students, they say, in our admissions, our registration fee, if you combine a registration fee per paper that they give in the administration, it is different from the registration fee that they give you from the administration when you're going for registration. So that alone confuses a parent because you're going to call a parent and tell the parent that they want extra money from what the parent is seeing from the administration, from the admission letter. And it gives hard time to a student to convince a parent to start paying that amount. So I am going to work hard, first of all, to make sure that money is explained, how it comes to that amount that you are paying for registration.
Yes.
Because when you are coming here and you pick admission, the money is different. The fee per paper that is written on the admission letter is different from the actual registration that you are paying.
Oh.
So I want that extra. I will demand for that explanation from the administration. They first give us how that money is added up to that amount.
Yes.
Finally, as we conclude, uh, how do you feel about this whole victory, and what do you have to say to who voted?
I really feel so good for this victory. And always, as you come for politics, you come when you know that it's either winning or losing. But I kept talking to my voters and reassuring them, like, let's work together, let's be united until the end minute so that we don't get disappointed. And my message to my voters, I really, really, really appreciate you. I want to say thank you so much for standing with me up to the last minute. Words alone cannot express how I feel inside, but I am really so grateful that you people you stood with me up to the last point. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Same question.
Yes.
How do you feel about the leadership that has come upon you, and what message do you have for the students who voted for you?
Right. Thank you. To me, first of all, this goes to the students who voted for me. I really feel so happy for the support that you granted unto me, for the support that you entrusted me with. through various ways. Actually, through the prayers, you really felt for me and you provided me with your prayers and even convincing other voters to do what, to vote me. So I really appreciate you. I have nothing to pay in return to what, your support that you've provided unto me. But I would like to pronounce thanks unto you as the students who entrusted me with your votes, that I really appreciate you. I thank you, and we shall continue coordinating and working together. As my one of the words in my slogan say that teamwork. I'm ready to work with you as a team. I want to exclude this word of saying I. The thing is, for you to come up with the good results, it needs a team. One alone cannot come up with the good results.
Yes.
So I'm ready to work with you as a team. Where I go wrong, I'm willing to adjust so long as you correct me at appropriate time.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much
much.
for joining me and for speaking to me.
All right,
Thank
you're
you so
welcome.
much. This is Tesos Piercing the Truth, Honoring Culture. Yala Manon.